Good afternoon, everyone. Coming live to you from Jackson Christian School in Jackson, Tennessee. My name's Stan Gerard with another night of Trinity Christian Academy high school basketball right here on the BallGame Blitz. In what I call the neighborhood street fight, these two schools separated by just a few mere miles. It is the neighborhood street fight this year. The TCA Lady Lions coming to the BallGame with a record of 3-12, taking on Jackson Christian, much improved over the last 2 years. Jackson Christian coming in this game with a record of 12-5 on the season. We're going to talk more about this game here later on in the pregame show. We're going to take a look at some of the highlighted area games that we're going to be taking a look and keeping an eye on tonight. Tipton Rosemark's at USJ. USJ is going to be heavily favored in both of those ball games. Dyer County is at Peabody. And boy, both of these games are going to be throwdowns. The boys and the girls games both going to be throwdowns. On the girls' side, Dyer County 11-4, Peabody 13-6. Dyer County on the boys' side 14-1, and Peabody 11-5. That 14-1 record, yes, their only loss of the season was to the Trinity Christian Academy Lions just a few short weeks ago. I'm going to like Peabody in the girls' game and Dyer County in the boys' game there. Madison is at JCM. Although the JCM girls are a lot better than their record indicates, I'm going to go with Madison in both the boys and the girls' game. Actually, the JCM boys are a lot better than their record indicates, but I'll go with Madison in both of those games. South Gibson at Crockett County. It's kind of hard to go against the Lady Cavaliers, 13-4 on the season. South Gibson 11-7. That'll be a good tussle, but it should be Crockett County coming out on top. And in the boys' game, both teams struggling this year, South Gibson and Crockett County. We're going to lean towards the Hornets of South Gibson in that boys' game. Hardin County travels to Southside. Going to be a very, very entertaining girls' ball game. Hardin County 13-4, Southside 12-4. And folks, just because the game is at Southside, I'll give Southside the slight edge in that contest. Hardin County with a new coach, the former middle school coach at Savannah Christian, has taken over the girls' job at Hardin County this year, and he's done a fine job with that program. On the boys' side, Hardin County 11-6, Southside 4-5. Going to go with Hardin County in that one. North side is at Chester County. Got to go with Chester County in the girls' game. In the boys' game, North side 11-3, Chester County a very respectable 12-3 on the season. And I'm going to go with the visiting Northside Indians in that ball game. 11-3, Northside should get the win over Chester County tonight. In just a matter of moments, it's going to be a TCA and a Jackson Christian in girls action. We're going to take our first break on the countdown to tip-off. You're watching TCA basketball on the BallGame Blitz.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Your life, your home,
your business, your future.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And welcome back to Jackson Christian School. I'm Stan Gerard. We'll go ahead and give you some news. Talk to Diamond Dave McCullough today. And, of course, you know, his wife's been very ill over the last few weeks. She's in the hospital. Now she's in a rehab center on Forest Avenue in Jackson. And she definitely needs your thoughts and prayers. It's going to be a long road and a long and difficult road for Miss Peggy, Diamond Dave, and his 2 children, Laura and Jeremy. I ask you always, keep them in your thoughts and prayers. Pray for our Lord to put his healing hands around Miss Peggy and take care of what is bothering her, and putting his comforting hands around Diamond Dave, Laura, and Jeremy as they go through this tough time with their wife and mother. And we ask all these things in your name. Amen. Looking here at the ball game, a couple of teams on different paths. TCA, of course, has had such huge success over the last few years. Last year dominated Jackson Christian, a couple of times during the season. But it's a different ball game this year. TCA graduated basically the entire team. Looking at this Jackson Christian Ball Club, they come this ball game with a record of 13-5. Check that, make that 12-5 on the season. They are 4-1 at home, 4-3 on the road, and they are 4-1 at neutral site games. They are 1-1 in district play. They defeated Carroll Academy and lost to USJ. Looking at Jackson Christian, we have common opponents with Jackson Christian, those common opponents being Union City, Bolivar, and Chester County. Jackson Christian is 2-2 versus the common opponents. They have wins over Union City and Bolivar, and they have losses to Chester County, and they lost one to Union City as well. TCA 0-5 versus the common opponents. An 8-point loss to Chester County to open up the season. A 5-point loss to Union City back in November. Another tough loss to down at Bolivar Central, who we'll have a rematch with in a couple of days. And then the 11-point loss to Chester County back in early December. And one other common opponent in that game, that was another game against Chester County in the game last week or so, back on the 29th. The TCA just did not come to play in that ball game. That one's out of sight, out of mind for TCA as we get ready for this ball game here between TCA and Chester County. Don't have any statistics for Jackson Christian. They weren't made available to us. But last year they lost to TCA 55-35 at our place, and TCA knocked off Jackson Christian 53-34 right here in the Eagles Nest. It was Jackson Christian, their last game, they lost 53-41 at USJ last week in a game that actually, I'm told, Jackson Christian actually led for a chunk of that ball game, but it was USJ coming back to win that ball game. Taking a look at our TCA Lions, of course, 3-12 on the season. This is our first district ball game, so we are 0-0. TCA is on a pretty decent streak. We've won 3 of our last 5 games, with our last loss being a 46-42 thriller nail-biter at St. Agnes. That game going into the fourth quarter, folks, it was 42-24. St. Agnes with the lead. TCA put on the fast and furious comeback and fell just 2 points short, or actually 4 points short in that ballgame, losing 46-42. But TCA, winners of 3 of their last 5 ball games. Taking a look at TCA, of course, they're 3-12 overall, 0-5 at home, 0-5 on the road, and 3-2 at neutral site. Ball games are the Lady Lions of Trinity Christian Academy. We're just under 4 minutes away from the onset of opening ceremonies for tonight's ball game. We're going to take another timeout. You're watching the Countdown to Tip-Off pregame show right here on the BallGame Blitz.
I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our Foundation Benefits with High Interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Jackson Christian, this will be a short segment here. Those watching tonight include Teresa Craddock, Gail Presley, Judy Cleek watching from Dresden, Gail Presley, Lois Ann Franklin, of course. If Lois Ann's watching, that means Ralphie's such a good boy. Pat Byam checking in, watching from Dresden, Jenny Lynn Payne, and others watching this ball game. And we're going to have to stay here for just a second as they're going through some opening ceremonies. They're trying to honor the police officer who fell on the line of duty. We'll see if we can pick that up here on my crowd mic for you.
He was a gentle giant who always had a smile for everyone. He was a shining example as a police officer. I was his supervisor for 13 years, and when I retired, he was promoted to my position. He is truly one of the best men that I ever knew. Please say a prayer for his family, including his police department family. He will be greatly missed. now for our prayer, led by our athletic director, Darby.
This is the Countdown to Tip-Off pregame show. Let's take a 2-minute break. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
This is not your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here. This is
back here at Jackson Christian. Here's the starting lineups for TCA. For TCA, a freshman, number 3, Mallory Arnold. A sophomore, number 5, Jenna Joyce.
Number 12.
A sophomore, number 12, Tori Robinson.
Number 20, Anna Sanders.
Also starting, number 20, Anna Sanders, the lone senior in the lineup. And finally starting for Trinity Christian Academy, number 25, the sophomore, number 25, Riley Hidrogo. So for TCA, that's Arnold, Joyce, Robinson, Sanders, and Hidrogo. And now here are your starting lineups for the Lady Eagles of Jackson Christian. Junior number 2, Riley Bradford. It's going to be a junior, number 34, Tess Liggle.
Number 30, Gibson.
Also starting a junior, number 30, Gibson Boykin.
Number 11, Taylor Baines.
A senior, number 11, Taylor Baines. And the final star for Jackson Christian.
And number 22.
It's going to be number 22, Elena Yarborough. So for Jackson Christian, it's going to be Bradford, Baines, Yarborough, Boykin, and Little. For TCA, it's going to be Arnold, Joyce, Robinson, Sanders, and Hidrogo. For those of you like Diamond Dave McCulley, who is watching this game and scoring it at home, let's get ready to play some basketball. Welcome to the ball game, Diamond Dave. Got the seat warmed up for you for Friday night if you want to. It's going to be Arnold jumping for TCA. We operate out of high corner. Jumping against Bradford. Jump, and it's controlled by Jackson Christian. Jackson Christian, a team who likes to shoot the 3 ball a lot. TCA 2-1-2 matchup zone to come out with. Switching to a 1-2-2, matching up on the ball. Rotate around. TCA, a good job early keeping the ball out of the paint. They kick it out, go around the horn. A shot from the wing. It's up. It's good. That is number 34, Tess Little. And it's quickly 3-0 Jackson Christian. A press by Jackson Christian. They pick us up at half court. TCA moves in the front court. Hidrogo needs a little help. Ball's lost. Turnover TCA. Jackson Christian, bounce, drive, shot up. No good. Missed the bunny. Rebound, Trinity Christian. And it should be a foul on Jackson Christian. And that would be number 34, Tess Little. It's going to be Little's first foul and the team's first. Matthew Valentine checking in. Grant Boykin checking in. Appreciate the help of Grant Boykin getting some lineups for me last night. Stolen by Jackson Christian. Kick out. They go into the wing. Long three on the way. Skims off, no. Fight for the rebound. It's controlled by Jackson Christian. Ball stolen, stripped by Hidrogo. She starts to break, then wisely pulls back. Lady Lions in the front court. And the pass to Joyce out of bounds. Second turnover for TCA in this ball game. Wayne Peggy Parker watching from Mickey, Tennessee, the home of Hot Rod Parker. Jackson Christian into the front court. They go down low to Barnes. Shot up, no. Rebound, Mallory Arnold getting stronger every day on that glass. The freshman. Hidrogo into the front court. We go wing. There's Robinson. Baseline move. Shot up off the glass. Yes. And this game is tied. Nope, it's actually 3-2. My apologies. They get the ball down low. 8-foot shot up. No. Fight for the rebound. Should be TCA basketball. Oh. Sure looked in my eyes like that was off of Jackson Christian, but we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Jackson Christian throws again, shot from the corner. It's up, it's good. And that bucket by Tess Little, that's her second three. It's 6-2. Jackson Christian. Eagles in the front court. Bounce pass. TCA resets the offense. Sanders in the corner, ball knocked out of bounds. And it is TCA basketball. 5:40, 6-2, Jackson Christian with the lead early. TCA looking, they get the ball in. Matchup zone defense by Jackson Christian. Ball was knocked out of bounds by the Lady Eagles. And we're back to play. Mary Grace Cleek into the ball game. Ball lost, third turnover TCA. Quickly, the Lady Eagles into the forecourt. They're going to pull it out, look for a cutter down low, or the shot from the wing. There's the cutter inside, shot up, missed from point blank. Rebound, Lady Lions. Sanders with the glass. TCA needs some help, and TCA, Matt Coble calls a timeout. 6-2, Jackson Christian leads with 4:59. You're watching TCA basketball on the BallGame Blitz.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
Just under 5 minutes to go in this first quarter play. TCA will inbound the basketball in front of their own bench. Get it into Cleek. Mary Grace puts it in the front court. She's double teamed, needs help. Gets the ball to Tori Robinson. Sanders drives to the hoop, turned away. Kick back out. Robinson in the paint, kick out. Three on the way, good. Mary Grace Cleek for TCA. Cleek averaging 9 points a game since being called up from the 8th grade squad from the middle school team. Jackson Christian really working the outside game, not trying to go low right now. They've got one cutter going low. And we're keeping an eye on her. There they go low. Shot up, no, but it's going to be a foul on TCA's Mallory Harlan. It's going to be her first. Should be the team's first as well. Jeannie Lynn Payne watching from home, got the stomach bug. Ouch. It's been going around. The free throw is up, and it's good. By Gibson Boykin. Her father was kind enough to help me with rosters. Second one short. Rebound, Annie Payne. Jackson Christian really with a hounding defense. Shot up, out of bounds, last touched by Jackson Christian. You can see the difference in this Jackson Christian ball club. The more Tony Schutz coaches them, they're finally starting to adopt his style. Shot in the paint, too strong. Rebound kicked around, hot potato, rebound by Jackson Christian. They're wanting to run. Cleek hustling back on defense, prevents the baseline move. From the wing, high archer, brings rain, no good. Knocked out of bounds, last touched by TCA. Robert Kraft checking in along with Melanie Wilburn. Tanner Webb. TCA gets the ball in. That's Carly Holt. And it's now 9-5. 3:15. Here's a turnover by TCA, their fourth. TCA with a steal themselves. Robinson up, too strong. TCA player hammered, hits the deck. Foul should be on a number 14 who I do not have on my roster. Check that, that's 24. TCA on the wing. Cleek. Tori Robinson cut off, needs help. Down to the corner. Double team, we need to get it out. Rotate over. Cleek drives, cut off, spins, kick out. Hidrogo tries to go cross court. Turnover TCA, their fifth. Quickly in the front court. And they reset their offense, they being Jackson Christian. They go inside. Kick out and around the horn. Inside. Ball. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow favors TCA. That goes as a turnover. Diamond David, your score sheet against Jackson Christian. Beth Culpepper checking in. TCA, they're really challenging TCA once we get it in the front court. Double team the ball in most cases. There we go, double team in the corner. Cleek, spin move, up good. Cleek with 5. And a foul on TCA. Tell you what, Mary Grace Cleek already with 5 points this game, growing as a player game by game. You can see her steady improvement. Jackson Christian fouled in the act. Free throw is short. That's Gibson Boykin. She's now 2 of 3. High archer is good. Lenny Williams comes out. Mallory Arnold back into the ball game for TCA. We're high atop in the bleachers here at Jackson Christian in the corner behind the TCA bench. The TCA team going away from us here in the first half, so it's a little hard to see. TCA with another turnover, that's 6. And it's Lady Eagle basketball, 10-7. Stolen by TCA, turnover Jackson Christian, their third. Hidrogo into the front court, to the corner. Hidrogo on the wing. Around, Cleek, skims off, no. And we have a whistle on the play. It's going to go against Jackson Christian. It's going to be against Riley Bradford, her first. Team's third. Cleek, double team, puts an 18-footer up, yes! Mary Grace with 7 in this ball game. It's a 1-point game, 50 seconds to go in the quarter. Jackson Christian drives. That's a foul on TCA, proper call. Jackson Christian will go to the line shooting a deuce. Foul's going to be against Anna Sanders. It's her first, team's third. The free throw is good by Blakely Melton. Linda Dooley checking in along with Allison Vance, Chris Tippett, and Jeremy Helton. Second free throw tickles the twines as well for Melton. 12-9 with 40.7 seconds to go in our opening quarter of action. Been a good first quarter for TCA. Into the front court. Robinson pull up, Jay. No, but a foul. And Torrey will be going to the line, shooting 2. Foul's going to be against Bradford. That's her second. Team's fourth. Torrey Robinson, a 76% free throw shooter. Torrey drains that putt. Misses the second. Rebound, Jackson Christian. Long outlet pass. They tried the snowbird. TCA was back on defense. 22 seconds. Good crowd on hand for tonight's ball game. 13 seconds. TCA defense, pretty good. There's a cutter. Almost throw the ball away. They go low. Drive. No, but a foul. It's going to be on Torrey Robinson. That's going to send Jackson Christian to the charity stripe. Free throw, the high archer, no. See who that free throw shooter is. Can't see the jersey numbers. Second one on the way is good. Carly Holt converts 1 of 2. 13-10. And that is the score at the end of the first quarter of play. JCS 13, TCA 10. You're watching TCA basketball on the BallGame Blitz.
Your life, your home,
Your business, your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275. 13-10, Jackson Christian with the lead as we start the second quarter play. TCA led by Mary Grace Cleek with 7 points on 3 field goals, 1 from long range. Tori Robinson, 1 field goal, 1 of 2 from Cherry. That's the scoring for TCA. Tess Little, a couple of threes for 6. Milton, a couple of free throws for 2. Holt, 1 of 2 from Cherry. Boykin with a couple of free throws in 4 attempts. I believe she had the other 3. I may be mistaken on that. Jackson Christian ball. There's the double team. They break it. Miss the point blank layup. Tori Robinson with the rebound for Trinity Christian Academy. Eagles into the front, or Lions in the front court. 3 from the corner. No. Rebound TCA. Tori Robinson. Arnold, yes! Mallory Arnold makes it a 1-point game, 13-12. Jackson Christian. Arnold averaging 4.5, gets her first bucket of the night. Could use a big game out of Mallory this evening. Inside, turnaround shot, miss. Tori Robinson with the rebound. She pushes the ball up the court. Into the corner. Traveling is the call against TCA. Turnover number 7. Larry Vales, boom, Patrick Bunch. Checking in, Linda Dooley, among others. 13-12. Give and go. That's going to be a blocking foul on TCA. That was a long second step, to say the least. Little modification on that 3-step deal that we see from time to time out of players. The free throw is up. It's good. Gibson Boykin. 3 out of 5 from Charity in this ball game. I have her with 6. I believe she got the other 3. That Tesla had 2 threes. I believe Boykin got the other. If I'm mistaken, I apologize. Boykin converts them both. She's now hit 3 in a row and 4 out of 6. 15-12. Jackson Christian. Mary Grace Arnold with the basketball, hounded by the defense. We're going to have a foul on Jackson Christian. It's going to go against Elena Yarborough, her first. Eagles can't go baseline. TCA loses the basketball. Turnover number 8. Fast break, shot up, good. Jenna Tinsley with her first points of the night. 17-12, the 5-point lead for Jackson Christian. Mary Grace Cleek, double team, gets again. Should have somebody open. And TCA throws the ball away. 9 turnovers on the Lady Lions. Can't throw away opportunities like this. In the corner, TCA denies on the baseline. Skip pass. Dangerous as it was a bounce pass. Box set. They'll see a curl out of there. They may work off a screen. X. There's the screen. Into the corner. TCA defends it well. That's Boykin. 5:23. Long 3 on the way. Rims out, no. TCA with the rebound.
In the front court, look out. And TCA with another turnover. TCA steals the ball right back. It's getting rough. Jump ball, possession is going to favor TCA. TCA's getting the ball into the front court okay, but it's our second and third pass after we get it into the front court where we're having a little issue and they're getting the double team on us. TCA looking, we go to Cleek, baseline, she's cut off, still has it. Jenna Joyce, where's that Payne? Baseline, Hidrogo with the baseline bucket. 17-14. TCA cuts the lead to 3. Jackson Christian goes with the cutter. They can't do it. They go baseline. Bad pass. Jackson Christian resets the offense. Foul on Hidrogo, and the ball wedged. On the backboard. Well, let's see which one of these officials has a little jump. Oh, he's going to cheat and use the floor wipe. 1, 2. Attempts to get it off. There are a few refs out of this district that will actually show off and tip it out themselves. Our friend Chuck would not be one of them. Wide open 3, top of the key, short. Lady Eagles with the rebound. Shot, no, and a foul on the Bulldog. Lady Williams picks up her first. Jackson Christian at the charity stripe. Shot up, too long. As Yarborough at the line. Notice her footwork. Sits a good half foot to a foot off. Gets 1 of 2. Not on the free throw line like we usually see a lot of the folks. But she takes an extra distance. 18-14. TCA in the corner. Tried to go underneath. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be TCA basketball. TCA rotating players in and out quickly, trying to keep those legs fresh. TCA looking. Hidrogo gets it, Cleek. Into the corner, the Bulldog, too strong. Rebound, Jackson Christian. Lane Williams with the steal. Torrey, shots blocked. Some folks were wanting the foul. I thought it was kind of clean. Could have had a little body contact. Probably a good no call. Michael Mancini producing and directing. His wife's making sure he's in line. She's watching. TCA loses the basketball, 10 turnovers. Lady Eagles in the front court, 3:37, long range 3. It's up and good. Gibson Boykin with the 3 bomb. 21-14. Important time for TCA right now. Need to not let this lead get out. Hidrogo pull up, shot no. Rebound TCA. Shot up, no, but a foul. And Tori Robinson will be going to the line. She'll be shooting a deuce. Tori, 1 field goal, 1 of 2 from charity. Was a 76% free throw shooter coming into this game. Off the back of the pig iron, no. The second shot. Very unlike Torrey missing 2 in a row. 3:14, Lions down by 7. Eagles quickly into the front court. A lot of folks using flash photography here in the gymnasium. And I'm not quite sure that's allowed. And it's going into the TCA Lady Lions defenders' faces. Shot up, no. Rebound, Riley Hidrogo. Riley down the stretch, layup, short-armed it. And the foul on TCA. Foul is on Hidrogo, her second, check that. Team's fourth. 2:28 to go in our first half of action. Eagles try and go into Carly Hope. Passes too high, out of bounds. Turnover on Jackson Christian. I have that as their fifth. 2:10. Lady Lions down by 7. Haven't scored in a while. We go outside. Boy, Jackson Christian really challenging every pass. We try and go into Arnold. Her shot off the glass is good. Mallory Arnold with a couple of buckets. She's got 4. Makes it a 5-point game. Shot up, no. Over the back, no call. Arnold with a rebound, TCA. Sanders pushing the ball up the court. Dishes. Inside Arnold. She's cut off. Drive shot, no, and a foul. Carly Holt's going to pick up that foul, number 21. Freddie Garrett's also, like Diamond Dave, Freddie Garrett's scoring this game at home. And TCA is going to go with a cherry stripe. And Sanders is good. Sanders, a 68% free throw shooter. Laney Williams back in for the Lady Lions. Laney Williams, the Bulldog, going into the post as she replaces Mallory Arnold. Friendly roll. Sanders sinks both. It's a 3-point game with $1:20 to go in our first half of action. Look at Williams playing that defense. Yarborough needs help. Pull-up shot, no, over the back. That's going to be on Bradford. If that's on Bradford, Coach Mancini, that's number 3. And that is Riley Bradford's 3rd foul of the ball game. She's going to have to go out. So Tony Schutz has to go into his bench a little bit. Hidrogo bringing the ball in the front court under a minute. Cutter, and Arnold takes a shot. There's a foul. When you come from behind, you're going to get that whistle every single time. Elena Yarborough should pick up her 2nd. Mallory Arnold at the cherry stripe. Off the back of the pig iron, no. Arnold with 4 points in the game. Freddie Garrett's not scoring at home tonight. He's officiating. TCA misses both of them. Three, top of the key, skims off, no. Rebound shot, no, but a foul. Good foul by Laney Williams there. It was a certain shot from basically point blank range. Laney's going to pick up her 2nd, but it's going to cost Jackson Christian 2 shots to get the same amount of points they would have gotten off that layup. The free throw is good. Boykin, who's hit 4 in a row now. Charlotte Morris watching in Dresden. Jeremy Maddox, the coach, checking in. Boykin, friendly roll, gets them both. Her father watching the TCA broadcast tonight. Appreciate his viewership. Hidrogo double teamed, and they lose the basketball. 11 turnovers unofficially. Jackson Christian, no, but a foul. That foul is going to be on Arnold. Check that. Sanders. Anna picks up her second. The free throw is good. 24-18, 17.4 seconds. Got them both. Did Boykin. 25-18, the league is 7. Double team. A jump ball, possession arrow favors Jackson Christian. You see Jackson Christian very aggressive when they go in to tie up. That's one thing TCA's got to do as well, is be extra aggressive. Do not just give it up. Hold on to it like it's, a sack of gold. Ball stolen. TCA, 2 seconds, good if it goes. And it's no good at the end of the first half of play. It's Jackson Christian 25 and TCA 18. We'll be back with a halftime show, unofficial stats and analysis. You're watching TCA basketball on the BallGame Blitz.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Back here at Jackson Christian, we're at halftime of the girls' game, and it's the Lady Eagles of Jackson Christian leading TCA 25-18. It was 13-10 after one. TCA down by 3, and TCA down by 7 here at the break. Here's the unofficial scoring for Jackson Christian. Carly Holt, 1 of 2 from Cherry for 1 point. Elena Yarborough, 1 of 2 from Cherry for 1 point. Blakely Melton, 2 of 2 from Cherry for 2 points. Jenna Tinsley, a field goal for 2. Tess Little, 2 field goals for 6. And Gibson Boykin, I have her with 2 field goals, both long range. And I have her with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 10 from Charity for 14 points. Jackson Christian with only 5 field goals in the first half, 4 from long range. However, they're winning this ballgame on the strength of free throw shooting. They have sank 12 out of 16 from the charity stripe for TCA. Tori Robinson, 1 field goal, 1 of 4 for 3. Gotta get Tori into this ball game. Anna Sanders, 2 points, 2 of 2 from charity. Riley Hidrogo, a field goal for 2. Mallory Arnold, 2 field goals, 1 of 2 from charity for 4. And TCA is led in scoring by the 8th grader, Mary Grace Cleek. 3 field goals, 1 from long range, and she's got 7 points. TCA with 6 field goals, 1 more than Jackson Christian. TCA with only 1 3-pointer, and TCA 3 of 8 from the cherry stripe. And there is the difference in your ball game. TCA down 25-18 at the half. We've got about 9 minutes or so to go before the start of the second half. Let's take another timeout. When we come back, we'll have some analysis. What does TCA need to do to get back into this ball game? Not that we're out of it, but we'll talk about that after this break. You're watching TCA basketball on the BallGame Blitz.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here.
This is Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
And welcome back to Jackson Christian School, where the Lady Eagles lead TCA 25-18 at the half. Have a score for you at the half. It is in girls action. It's USJ 51 and Tipton Rosemark 5. TCA will play Tipton Rosemark on Friday. The weather outlook for Friday: rain and wind with a high of 53. So snow not in the forecast for. Ice won't be till later on. 53 for the high during the day. We're going to cross our fingers, Coach. We're going to cross our fingers. Sunny and Sunday now, coming back Friday evening late. Let's see what the forecast there is. In the evening, partly cloudy skies. Temperature will drop with the wind picking up. Winds occasionally over 40, but looking like we should be okay during the day as far as rain goes. It should rain, but it's going to be high winds, which will be fun. But we should be able to get the ball game in on Friday, Saturday. We'll take a look at that forecast for you. Saturday, sunny and 39. Should be good to go for Saturday. Going to be a little bit wet on Friday and windy. It's going to be windy the rest of the week. We're under a wind advisory right now. Currently in Jackson, Tennessee, it's 35 degrees. Feels like it's 24. Humidity at 83%. Dew point at 31 degrees. Winds out of the west-southwest at 21 miles an hour. If you're up tomorrow morning, the sunrise will be at 7:05 on the AM side. Forecast for the rest of the week. Wednesday, sunny, high of 48, low of 36. Thursday, sunny and 57, low of 46. Then the change. Friday, high of 53, low of 20. Chance of rain, 95%. Saturday, sunny and 39, low of 20. 5% chance of precipitation. If you're looking for the white stuff, right now it's looking like your best chance will be sometime on Sunday. This is changing by the minute. Most of it could be coming during the evening. Chance of an inch during the day, 1 to 3 inches during the evening, with a snowfall chance of 60%. So we might get a quarter of an inch, we might get a foot and a half. Who knows? But preliminary forecasts look like it's going to be Sunday for the snow. Hopefully we'll stay warm enough that we avoid the ice, which may bother us late in the evening on Friday, as the temperature, like I said, will be in the upper 50s throughout most of the day, and not sure when it's going to start dropping, but it will be dropping late. Taking a look at some official statistics, if I can get my box to work right. And I'm looking at the wrong report, of course. Trying to get you some official numbers for TCA. Here we go, some official numbers for TCA. TCA shot 46% from the field in the first half to Jackson Christian's 26%. 3-point field goals, TCA was at 25%, Jackson Christian at 37%. TCA only 37% from charity, while Jackson Christian was at 68%. TCA out-rebounding Jackson Christian by a margin of +4. TCA was 7 assists, 5 steals, 3 deflections. TCA with 13 turnovers in the ball game. But TCA on the short end of the scoreboard, 25-18. We're going to take one more break before the second half starts. You're watching TCA basketball. The second half awaits here on the BallGame Blitz.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Waterwell Solutions LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They are experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
At Jackson Christian School, TCA leading 25-18. I had to make an adjustment on my score sheet. One of Gibson Boykin's buckets was a 2-bomb instead of a 3, and she has 13 points instead of the 14 that I said earlier. We're going to double check again. 19, 21, 23, 24, and 25. That jives with the scoreboard. 4, 7, 8, 9. 16, 17, 18, and we're underway. TCA with the basketball. Robinson loses it. Jump ball. Alternating possession will favor Jackson Christian. Just underway. Eagles down by 7. Or Eagles up by 7, I should say. Thought about it from the wing. They pull back. Jackson Christian pulling the ball out, looking for a cutter. Sheena Kelton to check in. They go in the paint. Shot up. No! Backside rebound, Riley Hidrogo. Riley pushing the ball up the court. To the wing. That's Joyce. Hidrogo, top of the key. No. Rebound, Yarborough. Jackson Christian from the left wing, 3. Oh, it went in. Thought that was going to go out, but it went in. Riley Bradford with her first 3 of the ball game. Largest lead of the night for Jackson Christian at 10. Ball knocked out of bounds. TCA retains control. This is Jackson Christian's largest lead of the night at 10. Very important time for TCA. Christy Diggs, Gail Presley, Sheena Keltner, Tyler and Ashley Porter checking in. TCA into the front court. Pass deflected. Arnold on the ground with it. Jump ball, possession arrow favors TCA. Teaching point for you young players, when you're wanting to get the ball into the post low, get that ball up high. Don't make your post player go down their ankles to try and pick up the pass. Looking, we need help. And a 5-second call. Another turnover TCA. Unofficially, that's number 12. 6:18 to go in our third quarter. Bradford playing with 3 fouls with the basketball. Wearing those 2 knee braces, works off a pick. To the wing, long distance 3, no. TCA with a rebound. Ball knocked out. Jackson Christian with it. Hidrogo with some nice defense. They go to skip pass, almost overthrew it. That's Bradford. They try inside, and there's a push. Proper call. That's Hidrogo. It's going to be her third. Got her with the body on the push from behind. Mary Grace Cleek coming in for Hidrogo. Cleek leading TCA with 7 points in this ball game. Got to get some other folks into the action. Here's a three. No. Rebound Jackson Christian. Gotta be a travel, and it is. Turnover Jackson Christian. Scott Martin watching from Mason City, Iowa, where there is 1 foot of snow on the ground and an 8-degree wind chill. How you like them apples? Ball's on the deck. A reach-in foul is going to be on Jackson Christian. So once Tess Little, that should be her second. TCA will inbound the basketball right in front of my broadcast position, just below it actually. Well, Scott Martin, be safe out there. Don't just stay at home and build a snowman. Robinson drives. Mary Grace Cleek short. Had the wide open shot, just short armed it a bit. Jackson Christian into the front court. They're going to say a foul on TCA. Really didn't have to. At that point, Yarborough threw up a shot when she was underneath her own goal. And we have a timeout on the court taken by Trinity Christian Academy. 28-18 with 5 minutes to go. It's TCA basketball on the BallGame Blitz.
I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Randy Terry among those watching. Hope he's having a great day. USJ winning their girls game big at the half. 51-5 was the last score I heard. Cam Pitts checking in. Don't know, Betty. What is going on? Yarborough, 1 of 2 from Cherry at the line. Sinks it. (29-18). They get them both. Jackson Christian just murdering us at the free throw line. And we're committing them. There's no question about it. And TCA throws the ball away. Unforced error for the Lady Lions. The live stream made it sound like a fire alarm was going off. I don't know about that. Boykin hits the three for Jackson Christian, makes it a 33-18 game. Very important stretch for TCA. And we throw away the ball again. And we can get a couple of good plays out of this. Here's a three on the way. No. Rebound, shot up and good. Lily Barnes with her first bucket. It's a 10-0 run for Jackson Christian to start this second half. Cleek. Yes! Mary Grace Cleek with 9. Showing confidence. I like her play. Long distance. Way too long. Jackson Christian really Their bigs really attack the ball, rebound it, and they look like they're all over it. And we've got a timeout on the floor with 3:40 to go. TCA down by 15. TCA basketball on the ball game Blitz.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, 3:40 to go in our third quarter. It's been all Jackson Christian as they've outscored us 10-2 here in the third. A very important time for your TCA Lady Lions. We need to stop this Jackson Christian run and get some buckets here and get some stops. They're out rebounding us big time here to open up the third quarter, and they're just flat hitting the shots, and we're not even getting the opportunities to make shots because we're committing the turnovers. Jackson Christian inbounds the basketball. They go low. Zigging, we should have zagged. And it's TCA basketball after the Jackson Christian turnover. 2-2-1 press by Jackson Christian. Up by 15 pressing. TCA. Shot up. Bank, no. Should have took the shorter shot. Forced up a three, not close, out of bounds, TCA basketball. Justin Miller checking in, Blake Butler, Ben Hall the third, Tristan Vales, Jeannie Lynn Payne. Mary Grace back into the ball game for TCA. Picks up the ball, needs help. Into the front court. Just absolutely mugged and the ball taken away. Another turnover, no call. Jackson Christian doing a nice job on Tori Robinson. Tori not able to get any looks at all. A lot of banging going on in the middle. You cannot push. That's over the back. As the offensive player, you cannot push the defender in the back. That's going to be a foul on Carly Holt. That's going to be her third. Proper call. So, Mallory Arnold back to the game for TCA. As we continue to see this press by the Lady Eagles. You got to move forward, ladies. Got to hurry in the front court. Dribble out of bounds, last touch by Jackson Christian. We're getting the ball across, and what Jackson Christian's doing, if you folks are watching, they're coming in from behind and trying to tip the ball away as a chaser. Hidrogo, three open. Arnold tipped, can't get the rebound. Holt gets it for Jackson Christian, strong player. Behind the back dribble, blocked, and out of bounds. Last touch by TCA. David Leigel watching. We need to get buckets, Sir David. Good to see David. Haven't talked to him in a while. Need to see him. Here's a shot from the wing. Rebound, Holt. Fight for it, and the late Eagles get it. Here's another three. High Archer's good. Boy, they're hitting their threes tonight. Blakely Milton. 38-20, the 18-point lead. The largest for Jackson Christian. And this press is part of the reason it is an 18-point lead. need help. Perry Grace Cleek layup, blocked out of bounds by Holt. But I like the play, Michael. Attacking the bigger player, and she's not afraid to go after it, and I like that. Very aggressive. A lot of savvy out of that 8th grader. Ball stolen by Jackson Christian. Unforced turnover. Buck 22. Jackson Christian being very patient with the basketball. Teresa Whitehead's watching. That means John's not far away. And the little puppy dog's in the area. Tried to cutter, didn't go with it. They continue to keep the ball outside. I think Tony's wanting one shot. He's going to pull it out. They're going to go for one shot or look for a wide open cutter in space. 38-20. Need to have a denial here. TCA has had this problem all year. Will play a decent game, but will have one disastrous quarter. And right now for TCA, that quarter has been the third. TCA with only 3 points. Jackson Christian with 13. Inside, double team. Shot up, no, but a foul. Fouls on Tori Robinson, that's her third. Hidrogo with 3, Robinson with 3. Bradford with 3 for Jackson Christian. Arnold. Well, Jackson Christian throws the ball away. So Jackson Christian spent over a minute winding down the clock, only to throw the basketball away. And they come out with the press. Hidrogo meets the double team. We break it easy. Hidrogo into the front court. Robinson. Ball tipped. Out of bounds. Last touched by Tess Little. Tess Little had a couple of threes early in the game. We haven't heard from her since. Eagles. Shot up. Skims off. No. Holt with a rebound. And this quarter comes to an end. It was not a good quarter for TCA. Outscored 13-2 in the quarter, and it's 38-20. Heading into the fourth. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
Scotty the Boggy Davis. Watching from Savannah, Georgia tonight, the Peach State. Megan Moore. Yep, the last score we had on the Rosemark USJ girls game was 51-5, and I believe that was at halftime. We begin the fourth quarter. TCA needs buckets in a hurry. From the corner, a three, no, skimmed off. Jackson Christian doing a much better job on the boards, but TCA gets that one. TCA out-rebounded him in the first half. Long outlet. Drive, shot, no, but a foul. Shot was blocked. It looked more like a pass to Arnold. And that's Annie Payne at the Charity. She drains it. Annie's on the board. Misses the second. Got to hustle for those rebounds, folks. Teaching point. Go after each bouncing ball rebound like it's a pot of gold. Riley Hidrogo just picks up her fourth. You are Jackson Christian with only 4 field goals so far in the second half. TCA shot up, no, but a foul. Carly Holt, a very strong player for USJ. Got the skills, got the talent. Has had some knee injuries over the course of her career, the junior. Free throw is good. She's 2 of 3. But she's a strong presence on the inside for the Lady Lions, or for the Lady Eagles. Holt gets them both. 40-21, the 19-point lead for Jackson Christian. Another error, turnover, TCA. Traveling is the call against Jackson Christian. Well, Michael, this game's not going to go down in the Hall of Fame for the prettiest game ever played. Here's Torrey. Tried to go with a pass in the baseline. Out of bounds. Torrey with only 3 points. The ball game, 1 field goal, 1 of 4 from Charity. They've really kept her hemmed in. Good job getting the ball down court. Shot up, missed the bunny. Rebound, Holt up and good. Up, it's been all Jackson Christian this second half. 6:46 remaining. Wrap around. Too late getting it to her, though. TCA into the corner, to the wing. And, well, I don't know who committed, but there was a foul committed somewhere. Shot up, no, that was blocked. TCA fast break. 2-on-2. We rotate back. Here's a 3. Good! Troy Robinson now with 6. Little travel there. Got to be a travel call. They're going to call a hold on the floor. That may be why she traveled. The 8th graders, Williams and Cleek, check back in for Payne and Arnold. Holt, shot up, no, and a foul. You get Holt, she's taking the ball and she's going right after it. The Lee sisters, Macy and Olivia, in the house. Holt free throw is good. Holt 3 of 5 from Charity. Nice crowd here tonight. Here's the free throw, got them both. She's hit 5 in a row. And it's 44-24, the 20-point lead for Jackson Christian. TCA with a good first half, just not being able to figure out Jackson Christian in the second half. Most of that because of the pressure. They throw inside shot up, get in there, yes. And that was Jenna Joyce with the bucket. Holt down low, dribbles it off her legs, stolen, TCA. Cleek pushes in the front court, 2-on-2, pull it back. TCA gets the basketball. Kick out, Hidrogo from the corner, 3, no. Tip, rebound, Cleek. They reset the offense. Joyce, 3, no, skims off. .445, 44-26. Three on the way, bounced off, no, rebound by Cleek. Cleek playing with more confidence each and every day. Here's Williams, the floater, skims off, no. Rebound, hook shot, Mary Grace Cleek in double digits with 11. Ball down inbounds, Jackson Christian got a breakaway. Missed the bunny. Here comes TCA, 4 minutes. Cleek, the Bulldog, needs help. Mary Grace 4-3. Now that goes as a jump ball. Here's the thing though, possession arrow favors TCA. It's gonna be our ball. Now that's an NBA continuation too. We should get points for that. LeBron would want that bucket. Well, that should be TCA basketball. It's our ball. When the ball is wedged in, it goes to a jump ball, and TCA had the possession arrow. Looking. We lose the ball out of bounds, but last touch by Jackson Christian. Lakai Tompkins back in town after his showing at the Texas All-Star showing. I know I say jump ball, possession arrow favoring Jackson Christian. Well, 44-28. Wild shot up. Hidrogo on the breakaway, 2-on-2. She's going to drive. No, missed the bunny. Bad pass. Off Hidrogo should be. Proper call. I'll say this, the officials have done a nice job in this game. Mancini's jaw just hit the floor, but into the ball game for Jackson Christian's Lily Barnes. She's going to pull the trigger, start the play. Holt double team. Gets it back to Barnes. TCA pressing a little bit now. Just making Jackson Christian work a little bit. Holt, shot up, no, but a foul. Holt, when she goes in there, rip that ball out. Well, they're going to say traveling, which is what she did actually. When she gets in and rips that ball out, she takes a little hop step. And they call it that time. Williams attacks. Loses the ball. Nice give and go. Buckets up and good. Taylor Baines with her first points of the night. 46-28. Ball stolen, Baines. And TCA steps in the baseline. Cleek coming back in, replacing Williams. TCA just shooting themselves in the foot time and time again with the turnovers. Hearing some TCA fans wanting a 3-second call. I'll have to take a look at that. Under 2 minutes to go. Jackson Christian taking their time. Kick out, and they're just killing clock. Long range three, way short. That's not the shot Tony Schutz wanted. Arnold back in for TCA along with Drogo. Paying out. Oh, the interaction that we heard there in the stands. Kick out, Cleek. You can count that. Money in the bank. 6.5, 13 in the game. Jackson Christian throws the ball away. Lions with the basketball. Inside, Arnold. Take that ball up, young lady. Cleek chases down a bad pass. Ball's on the deck, hot potato. TCA with control. That's not a foul. TCA making too many passes in the middle. Take that shot and put it up instead of making that extra pass. Arnold to the free throw line. Arnold, 4 points, 0 of 2 from Charity. That foul on Baines, her second. Arnold, nothing but sack. She's got 5, exceeding her season average of 4.5. .43 seconds. I've got to keep Cleek in the game. Gets them both. And a timeout on the floor. 46-32. No, there is no timeout. I thought there was. We're back to play. Three on the way. Badly missed. Rebound. Shot up. No, and a foul. Jackson Christian has lived at the free throw line tonight. And to be honest with you, deservedly so. Cleek back in. That rest wasn't for long. .30 seconds. Jackson Christian free throw is good. Can't tell who the young lady is this moment. But she sinks both of them. That was Bailey Robinson with her first points of the game. 48-32. And another turnover by TCA. Blocked. I've quit counting the turnovers, but we've got a bunch of them, to be honest. Jackson Christian basketball. Stolen. And now no call on the foul there. Hold all over us, no call. Into the front court. Pull up Jay. Short, way short. Lane Williams with the rebound. Hammered. TCA with the rebound, and we throw the ball away. Jackson Christian basketball. And this ball game is final. Your final score, it is Jackson Christian 48, TCA 32, a better fourth quarter, but not enough. And Jackson Christian defeats TCA 48-32. We're going to take a break, come back with the unofficial scoring from this ball game. TCA basketball, the post-game show on the ball game Blitz.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Waterwell Solutions, LLC offers experienced and diversified services throughout the greater Tennessee area. Waterwell Solutions specializes in water well drilling operations. They're experienced in the design, construction, and maintenance of wells from 4 to 16 inches in diameter and depths up to 1,000 feet. Waterwell Solutions has 3 locations in Summerville, Brownsville, and Trenton. For a consultation, give them a call at 731-779-1275.
Your life. Your home.
Your business. Your future. Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank strives to serve its clients in every season of life. With vast experience in personal and business banking, we take pride in guiding you through significant events. At West Tennessee Bank, we help you realize your dreams.
West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
And welcome back to Jackson Christian School, the unhappy final. Jackson Christian wins 48-32. The stats will tell you an interesting story. First for Jackson Christian, Riley Bradford, 1 field goal for 3. Lily Barnes, a field goal for 2. Baines, a field goal for 2. Robinson, 2 of 2 from Cherry for 2. Carly Holt, 7 points, 1 field goal, 5 of 6 from Charity. Elena Yarborough, 3 of 4 from Cherry for 3. Blakely Melton, 5 points, 1 field goal, 2 of 2 from Charity. Gibson Boykin, 3 field goals, 2 from long range. Let's see, that's 16 points. Jenna Tinsley, 1 field goal for 2. Tess Little, 2 field goals for 6. Game's leading scorer was Gibson Boykin with 16 points. Had 13 of those, Michael, in the first half of play. Jackson Christian with only 11 field goals in the game was Jackson Christian. They had 6 from the three-point line, and they dominated from the Cherry stripe, hitting 20 of 25. For TCA, Annie Payne, 1 of 2 from Cherry for 1. Anna Sanders, 2 of 2 from Cherry for 2. Riley Hidrogo, 1 field goal for 2. Jenna Joyce, a field goal for 2. Mallory Arnold, 2 field goals, 2 of 4 from Cherry. for 6. Tori Robinson, 2 field goals, 1 of 4 from Charity for 6. And TCA was led tonight by an 8th grader, Mary Grace Cleek, 6 field goals, 1 from long range, and she had 13 points. Mary Grace Cleek is the game's leading scorer. Had 7 in the first, 6 in the second. Gibson Boykin had 16 for Jackson Christian. TCA, 12 field goals in the ballgame, 1 more than Jackson Christian. TCA only hit 2 3 balls all night, and Jackson TCA 6 of 12 from the free throw line. So Jackson Christian made 8 more. Jackson Christian made 8 more free throws than we took. But 6 for 12 versus 20 for 25, that's going to get you every time. It was 13-10 after 1, 25-18 at the half. TCA with a disastrous third quarter. Only put a deuce on the board while giving up 13. TCA scored 12 in the fourth. They actually outscored Jackson Christian in the fourth quarter, 12-10, but the disastrous third quarter, and that's been a story for TCA all season long, is one disastrous quarter. Hey, guys, again, and TCA falls in the ball game. TCA next play on Friday at Tipton Rosemark Academy, 5:45 will be the pregame show. Rumor has it Diamond Dave McCulley is going to try and be at the ball game. We look forward to Diamond Dave returning my side for TCA basketball, the voice of TCA athletics, sorely missed. We're going to take another timeout. When we come back, we'll get you set for boys action. TCA basketball on the ballgame Blitz.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Second door after that, hang a right. If you go out the door,
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
We appreciate you bearing with us while we took a little bit longer break to take care of some issues here at the gymnasium here. Our next game is going to be TCA and Jackson Christian. Jackson Christian 13-4, 2-0 in district play. TCA 11-5, and this is our first district ball game. Our TCA's last ball game. Defeated Madison 52-46. TCA has won 9 out of their last 10 ball games. For Jackson Christian, they've won 4 of their last 6. They lost their last game to USJ 49-44. TCA led by Caleb Williams at 17.4 points a game, Braden Waller at 14.2, and Gabriel Lee at 9.9. Drake Crouch checking in with 9.1 points a ball game. Zach Divins, 7.5, and Lakai Tompkins, who's back, averages 9.5. Here's the starting lineups for TCA, the 6'3 junior, Braden Waller. The 6'2 junior, number 1, Caleb Williams. The 6-foot sophomore, number 3, the G-man, Gabriel Lee. A 5'11 junior, number 5, Drake Crash Craddock.
Number 5, Drake Craddock.
And finally for TCA, the guard, a 5'9 junior. What? Campbell Vales getting the start. No, that's Cooper Vales.
And now for the Eagles of Jackson.
Cooper Vales getting the start. They said Campbell.
Number 1,
for Jackson Christian, the senior Aiden Shaw. Number 2, Berman Jenkins, a junior.
Number 3,
it's a sophomore, Cole Vargason. I've followed this kid since he was a middle schooler.
Number 10, Kelsey.
It's going to be a freshman, number 10, Kelsey Rose, and the final starter for. It's going to be number 23, the senior Ridgely Reagan for Jackson Christian. Shaw, Jenkins, Vargason, Rose, and Reagan. For TCA, it's Waller, Williams, Gabriel Lee, Craddock, and Cooper Vales. Dougal Butler checking in for McKenzie. Twana Williams checking in, Gail Priestley, Mandy Graves, among others. We appreciate each and every one of you watching TCA basketball. Waller to jump for TCA. TCA in the black. Purple numbers trimmed in white. And this one in front of an almost full house here on a rainy night in Tennessee. TCA wins the opening tip. Vales in the front court. Around the horn, here's Lee. You can already see the intensity picking up in this game. Man-to-man by Jackson Christian. Inside, backside, shot and good. And that was Braden Waller with the deuce. Hard to see the numbers when we're on one end of the court and they're going to the other end of the court. Baseline's cut off. Top of the key, that's Jenkins. 3 on the way, it's up, it's good. Berman Jenkins with the 3 gives Jackson Christian the 3-2 lead. 1 minute in, you can hear the Jackson Christian crowd. 3 on the way, rebound by Reagan. Jackson Christian thought about the shot, good defense. TCA playing some grill defense as well. Shaw, fade away, missed badly, gets his own rebound. That's an elbow, proper call, charge through that elbow. That's a charge every time. Turnover, Jackson Christian. Carolyn Troxtel watching in Kentucky. Laura Young-Craft checking in with the coach. Williams. Cragoff. Dexter thought he was fouled. He was fouled, no call. Six minutes. Jackson Christian with a 1-point lead. Driving to the hoop, putting it up, no, rebound. Jackson Christian. That's Reagan. Get the ball to the wing. Up and good. Shaw with the 3. And we've got the rim. Or the net was tied up in the rim. That's TCA basketball. 6-2 Eagles. Foul, no call. Driving to the hoop, up and good. Cooper Vales are on the right end for the score. 6-4 Eagles. Almost lost the ball was Reagan. Shawls tries to cut. TCA guards, and there's a double team. Stolen. The drive. Coast, and that's got to be a foul, and it is. Proper call. Cole Vargason. TCA shooting 2. Vales, a 65% free throw shooter. Sinks it. 6-5. Got them both. Our first tie of the contest, 2 lead changes and 1 tie. Shaw, guarded by Vales, into the front court. Baseline. Oh, ball stolen, another turnover. With authority, the jam by Braden Waller. Yes, sir. TCA takes the lead. I like the breakaway jam. The drive up and good by Shaw. Ties this game at 8. Second tie, 3 lead changes. This one's going to be nip and tuck all night long, I believe, folks. Baseline move. Too strong off the glass. Was Craddock. Reagan, turn around. Third time we've seen the ball wedged in that goal. I think there's some Fred Bolitnikoff stick-em on that goal somewhere.
I think they belong to an infinity. If anybody's lost a set of keys, check at the concession stand.
I got mine in my pocket. Jackson Christian inbound, shot up, no. Rebound TCA, clear it out. Cooper Vales pushes it in the front court. Waller. Caleb Williams last year, only 11 points in both games combined. We got to get him on track in this ball game. Very important. To the corner, baseline. Shot short, may have been blocked. Rebound TCA, we reset the offense. Long distance, way too long. 3:14, we're tied at 8. Zach Nivens check, getting ready to come in for TCA. Jenkins, double team, stolen. And here come the Lions. Layup is good for TCA. Drake Craddock with his first points of the night. Our fourth lead change. Shaw almost threw that ball away. Reagan. And he does throw that ball away. A turnover, the 5th turnover against Jackson Christian. Lakai Tompkins and Zach Nivens in for TCA. Vales takes a seat. Along with Lee. Nivens closely guard. Body contact, they didn't call it. Turnover TCA. Shot up, no, but he's fouled. It's going to be Aiden Shaw at the free throw line. He's got 2 buckets for 5. The pig iron denies. And yes, it is a pig iron. U.S. Steel is made out of pig iron. Missed them both. Truth be told, his foot was on the line too. Here's Williams. Craddock for 3. 10-8 TCA. Oh, they called the blocking foul on Lakai. You've got to be kidding me. Not a good call. I saw the delayed replay, and I still can't see it. 5-second call. 6th turnover for Jackson Christian here in the first quarter of action. Becky Watson checking in. Williams into the front court for the Lions. Guarded by Shaw. That's a good matchup. Nivens, ball's on the deck. Out of bounds. Jackson Christian basketball. Chris Tippett. Hello, Christopher. Here's Shaw. He of the 1,000-point club now for Jackson Christian. Bringing the ball into the front court. Guarded by Caleb Williams. Tompkins guarding Reagan. Rebound TCA, Braden Waller. Good defense by Lakai. Here come the Lions. Williams. Lakai Tompkins off the glass, yes! 12-8 TCA. Lakai Tompkins shooting 61% from the field coming into this ball game. Let's give him some more shots like that. And realize Lakai's been out of town for a couple weeks. He's had no practice at a football camp. Shot up, nice defense. Williams with the ball in the face. And that should have been that's contact. That is contact. You have to call that. You have to call that, ref. 12-8 TCA. We're back after this in the ball game Blitz.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Controversy to end our first half. But as we go into the second quarter, TCA with a 12-8 lead. Scoring for Jackson Christian, Shaw, 2 buckets, 5. Jenkins, 1 bucket, 3. For TCA, Waller, 2 buckets, 4. Craddock, a bucket for 2. Cooper Vales, a bucket, 2 of 2 from Cherry for 4. Lakai Tompkins with a deuce. TCA leading 12-8. 5 field goals to 3 for TCA. TCA 2 of 2 from Cherry. Jackson Christian 0 for 2. We begin second quarter play, and it's TCA basketball. Williams, guarded by Shaw. Runs the wheel. TCA loses the basketball, turnover Lions. Into the front court, 3 on the way, no. Rebound Zach Nivens. Caleb Williams pushes it into the front court. Burst of speed, the floater, Caleb Williams chases down the rebound. We reset the offense. Inside, Lakai Tompkins needs help. And they're going to say last touch by TCA. Nivens coming out. Vales coming back in for TCA. A minute in, TCA leads by 8 here in the second. Oh, almost had the steal. Were the Lions in the corner for 3. No. TCA out-rebounding the taller Jackson Christian team. Into the front court, it's Williams. Lakai Tompkins, ball stripped. Last touch, Jackson Christian. Great crowd on hand for this ball game tonight. Hope you're enjoying it. Tompkins gets the ball. Cooper Vales. Caleb Williams. TCA showing some patience, spreading the floor. Don't get too fancy. Ball tipped, stolen. That's a walk. No, that's a walk. I got a chance to look at it on replay. That's a travel all day long. Replay clearly showed the travel. Lakai picks up his second. Off balance, he tripped over his own feet and traveled. The shot up and good. Rose makes it a 1-point game, 12-11. TCA. Couple of interesting calls. TCA baseline, cut off, give and go. Cooper Vales, no. Point blank miss, we can't have that. Shaw into the front court, quick dribbler. Guarded by Vales. Jenkins in the paint. Hot potato. Caleb Williams with the basketball. The floater, no! Rebound, yes! Braden Waller. No, that was Gabriel Lee, I'm sorry. I didn't see the G-man back in the game. Truth be told, there should have been a foul call on Caleb Williams down here on this end. Inside, shot no and a foul. Take your pick, Vales or Lee. Ridgely Reagan going to the line. Don't have any stats on Jackson Christian. We were not provided with those. And only provided a numerical roster by one of the teams. Free throw, no good. Missed them both. 1 of 5 is Jackson Christian from Charity. TCA holding the ball. Being patient. There's Waller. Waller in the paint. Kicks it back out. Here's Vales on the wing. Baseline, we don't take it. Cuts in, ball knocked out of bounds. Should be TCA basketball, and it is. Last touched by Ridgely Reagan. Caleb gets the ball in. Wide open, we missed the layup. Oh, how can you miss from point blank range like that? That's what, 3 or 4 we've missed point blank? Oh. Eagles into the front court. Shaw. No good. Ball last touched by TCA, they're going to say. And it will be Jenkins to pull the trigger. Inside, good play. Shots up and good by Reagan. 14-13 with 4 minutes to go in our first half. Scott Golden checking in. Caleb Williams, no. Caleb looking for his first points of the night. Remember, he had only 11 points in the 2 combined games last year against Jackson Christian. So Caleb has struggled against the Eagles. Need to get him untracked. There's a steal. The layup is good. Gabriel Lee, with his second bucket, he's got 4. That's a charge. Oh. Not sure how long you have to be set to get a charge call, but we were definitely in there for a while. Gabriel Lee picks up his first. It's going to be Reagan at the free throw line. Reagan missed his other 2 cherry shots. Gets that one, and this game is tied. Our third tie of the game. Williams picks up his dribble. Has to be mugged, and it is a foul on Jackson Christian. Foul's going to be against Kelsey Rose, the freshman. Oh, TCA misses the free throw. Second one on the way, got 1 of 2. That was Craddock. He's got 3. Jackson Christian into the front court. Drive, penetration, shot up, no, rebound. Caleb Williams' body's hit the floor. And no foul? Holy cow. And a travel call. Well, let's put it this way, Coach Mancini, the crowd didn't like the call on either end of the court. Some interesting no calls we've seen so far in this ball game. TCA splits the defense again. A lot of contact and no call. TCA basketball out of bounds. Williams to pull the trigger. Long throw. The receiver throws to the quarterback. Halfback option. Mancini's writing notes down for next year. Long three. Tip, rebound, controlled. Waller. Turnaround, he's fouled, no call. In the front court, that's Lawrence. Driving shot up. Reagan, he's got 7. Jackson Christian retakes the lead, our 5th lead change. Back in the old days, that was a travel all day long. 3 steps used to be a travel. Hayden Hogue, TCA baseball coach, checking in. A man who has outkicked his coverage. Reagan, the free throw, good. 2 of 4, he's got 8 points. He's the game's leading scorer. Buck 22, Jackson Christian with a 2-point lead. Caleb Williams, short. Rebound TCA. Gabriel Lee on the glass. Vales, wrap around, kick out. Drive, floater, no, but a foul. Craddock going to the line to shoot free throws. Craddock only a 38% free throw. She was 1 of 2. Friendly roll off the pig iron for Craddock. He's got 4. Gets them both. Ties the game at 19. 5 lead changes, 4 ties. 48 seconds. Shaw. Guarded by Vales. Vales making him work. Almost traveled out to the wing for the 3. No. TCA Waller with the rebound for the Lions. Dishes to Vales, who pushes the ball into the front court. Will TCA hold it for the last shot in the lead? Boy, how big will a bucket here at the horn be for TCA? 7 seconds. Corner shot, no. Got to get on him. Ball stolen. Good if it goes. No, they're going to say. And we go into the half tied at 19. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have halftime stats. Back after this in the BallGame Blitz.
Your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here. This is not.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at the half, TCA and Jackson Christian tied at 19. An interesting first half would be the politically correct way to put it, and we'll leave it at that. Here's the scoring from the first half. First for Jackson Christian. Aiden Shaw, 5 points on 2 field goals, 0 of 2 from Charity. Berman Jenkins, 1 field goal for 3. Kelsey Rose, a field goal and a free throw for 3. Ridgely Reagan, 3 field goals, 2 of 4 for 8. Jackson Christian with 7 field goals, 2 from 3-point range, and they were 3 of 7 from Charity. For TCA, Braden Waller, 2 field goals for 4. Gabriel Lee, 2 field goals for 4. Drake Craddock, 3 of 4 from Charity and a field goal for 5. Lakai Tompkins, a field goal for 2, and Cooper Vales, a field goal, 2 of 2 from Charity for 4. TCA also with 7 field goals in the ball game. TCA, no field goals from long range, unlike a TCA ball club, but TCA 5 of 6 from Charity. And we are tied at the half, 19-19. a game which featured 5 lead changes and 4 ties in the first half alone. We're now joined by the head coach of the girls ball club, Matthew Coble. Coach, in some ways, same story, different verse. One bad quarter ends up being the big difference again for TCA.
Yeah, the third quarter was brutal. We couldn't get a basket, so we couldn't get in set defense, and we couldn't find girls. So we just had a bad stretch that we were having turnovers and couldn't find girls and couldn't score. So it made it really, really tough in the third quarter.
Coach, when you look at this ball game, we spread the level around scoring. Everybody but Lane got in the scoring column tonight. But you got to credit Jackson Christian. They did a nice job. They really had Tori Robinson covered like the morning dew in this ball game. She did not have her usual outstanding offensive performance.
Yeah, and of course, people were going to do that. They've watched any kind of film, and Coach Schutz is a phenomenal coach. He knows that. So they bottled up, just one expecting somebody else, and they would get the ball and try to throw it back to Tori, when she's got 3 girls on her. So, so that's something we got to learn, like on her to do that. Sometimes we got to so against the Pressburg, we were just looking and throwing it where she was supposed to be too sometimes. But yeah, they did a really good job on Tori and balling her up in the middle.
And you talk about that. Unfortunately, a lot of unforced turnovers for the Lady Lions this afternoon that cost us a lot of different opportunities in the ball game.
Yeah, and that's something Coach Schutz always has his team does. They run and press. The problem was, like you said, it was the unforced ones that cost a chance to be there. The forced ones are one thing.
Their press didn't beat us, but us just throwing the ball out of bounds, dribbling off our leg.
Or throwing the ball to nobody and throwing the ball to not even looking. Yes, those really, really hurt us. But that is credit to Jackson Christian and those girls because they got us doing what we didn't want to do and sped up, and that's part of the reason we turned it over like that.
Down 3 at the end of the first quarter, only down 7 at the half. TCA, actually knocked off, not the moral victories meaning anything, but we outscored Jackson Christian in the fourth quarter. But unlike the game at St. Agnes, we didn't have enough rally hats left to make the big rally. One thing that impressed me so much, and I don't know how you're going to keep her in the starting lineup much longer, to be honest with you. Mary Grace Cleek, phenomenal. 6 field goals, 1 from long range. Didn't look like no 8th grader out there tonight.
She doesn't. She's catching up for everything we've been doing, So, a lot of what she's doing is just the natural ability. When she catches up, the little details and the plays that we've been running and doing, because she's been playing middle school. But, excited to have Mary Grace and Laney come up because they've been a huge help just for the mental standpoint. The girls look over there and there's somebody to come in for them. Well, she just has some natural things about her that she does that make her a good ball player.
Yeah, you look at this ball game, and Mary Grace, the first time she hit the court as an 8th grader for the varsity, you can see it in her eyes. She was a little bit intimidated. The game, her first few minutes on the court, the game was at a different speed from what she was used to playing. She adapted in that game down in Memphis. Saw the same thing happen in another couple of ball games, but each and every ball game I see her speed catching up to the ball game, and we're seeing less of a gap with each and every game. And Mary Grace, she's not turning the ball over, and she's shooting the ball with confidence, and she's shooting high percentage shots and sinking them. And
absolutely,
that's money in the sack.
And that's what I told her. I looked her in the eyes tonight when she came out and said, Mary Grace, I'm putting you in spots to go score. When Tori comes out, she's supposed to run Tori's spot, and she was trying to run the other spot. I was like, no, Mary Grace, I want you to go get and want that ball. But yeah, they definitely a big addition for her to come up and Laney to come up and help us.
Coach, you look at this ball game. TCA actually with more field goals in the game than Jackson Christian. We only had 2 3 balls where they had 6. And, of course, they were 20 of 25 from the cherry stripe. We were 6 of 12.
And that's the deal right there.
That's usually a big deal. I have to say, I thought the officials call a good ball game in that ball game.
Right.
And yeah, we were fouling.
They
no
shot more
question
free
about
throws because they attacked more.
They attacked.
So that wasn't a miss on the officials. That was a miss on us.
Yeah.
They're attacking, getting to the free throw line. That's what I looked over and told
and
Rod
that's what you got to get your girls to do more consistently is attacking that hoop.
We got to want to get to the free throw line and embrace that contact. But that is something they did really well. You know, they run a little pick and roll and seal hard, and then we foul them when they turn. But they got to the free throw. They got to the free throw line. That was the difference in the game.
Yeah, that the definite difference in the ball game. Well, Coach, still, you know, even though it was a tough loss, still proud of the effort tonight. Great crowd here tonight for this ball game under rainy, cold conditions. This crowd could have stayed at home, but for both schools, they showed out
Good
tonight.
crowd. Yeah, and the girls are getting better. Like people, you see them at the beginning of the year to now, we're getting better.
Yeah.
We just got to get on the other side of that win column.
Well, here I'll tell you this. I don't know what the final score was, but at halftime, USJ led Rosemark, our opponent Friday.
Well,
at the half, it was 51-5.
USJ girls are all right here, and they said there wasn't ever anything. So they said it wasn't close. So,
but we're going. Yeah, it's going to be a long trip, but a game TCA is definitely going to be heavily favored by the Vegas odds to win that ball game. But it's a game you got to work on a lot of stuff too. Maybe put some new stuff in the game and fine tune some things here to get ready for the district run.
We can't take any game for granted right now. We're so young. We got to use it. So,
Coach, best of luck, and we'll see you Friday in Rosemark.
Thanks, Dan.
That's the head coach. No, leave that on. Yeah, we'll leave that on. Put that back over here, and we are set for basketball here in the second half. It's Jackson Christian ball as we begin second half play. Tied at 19. Jackson Christian drives. TCA cuts him off. That's Shaw. Both teams missing opportunities in the first half. Some controversy. Here's Shaw driving. Short-armed it. That's about 3 times he's short-armed one tonight. Can't give him those open looks because he's not going to miss those much. Give and go. Caleb Williams couldn't handle the give and go. So Shaw struggling a little bit tonight. Caleb Williams, who's still looking for his first points of the night, struggling offensively. I hate to bring up the point again, but Caleb only 11 points in the 2 games combined last year. Fade away. Good. TCA retakes the lead. Braden Waller with 6. Our 6th lead change of the evening. Bubba Holsinger checking in. Shot up. Good by Jenkins. Ties this game at 21. 5 ties, 6 lead changes. Melanie Wilburn checking in. Becky Lucky from Milan checking in. Cut off. Out to TCA. Shot up. Vale's effort was flat. Jackson Christian really spreading the court. TCA in their face defense. Whistle on the play, and we got the charge call. And I'll go with the continuation. I'm not so sure about that call either. It went our way, but it was 50-50. I'm not gonna give it back to the Eagles by any stretch, but strange days indeed. Here's Vales in the corner. Trap needs help. TCA drive, shot, up, off, no. Rebound, TCA. Turnaround, foul, no call. Yes, they get the call. That's going to go against Kovargason. TCA at the free throw line. Is that Waller? I can't. My eyes are giving me a little trouble tonight. Free throw is good. Second free throw on the way, good. Waller with 8 in the game. 4 in each half. 23-21, our 7th lead change. Oh, wide open defensive breakdown. Missed the layup. Tip is up and good. Kelsey Rose with points. 4 and 5 ties this game at 23. 6th tie. Ball knocked off Jackson Christian's hands. Shaw can't believe it. Official emphatic with the call. Student section for Jackson Christian not happy, but here come the Eagles. Here's Vales. Driving to the hoop. No, missed the layup. Crouch with a miss. Into the corner, 3 on the way. It's up, it's good by Jenkins. He's got 5. Our 8th lead change. Floater, no. TCA with a rebound. And a reach in. They're going to call that on Vargason. It's going to be his 3rd. Lakai Tompkins coming back in for TCA. Lakai had a couple of mystery calls against him in the first half. Big guys who can dominate will usually have those kind of calls go against them at times. Even though Jackson Christian's got their share of big boys too. Vales drives. Wow. Wow. TCA to get the benefit of that very interesting call. Now that is Shaw's 3rd foul of the game. Vales, good. Cooper with 5, averaging 2.6. Got them both. Now, got to be aware, you've got Shaw on the floor playing with 3 fouls. You've got to be smart, and when you've got the ball, attack him. Travel, no call. No, timeout. Jackson Christian will take one with him. 26-25, Eagles lead. Back after this in the BallGame Blitz.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Cooler weather this fall and a colder winter makes a spot even more enjoyable. Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom features a huge selection of spas from the biggest names in the business. Come see us on Carriage House Drive in Jackson today.
And we're back here at Jackson Christian School, where it's Jackson Christian leading TCA 26-25. After the timeout, it'll be Jackson Christian basketball. Shot up and good. Did not see who got that one, but I believe that was Jenkins. And it was 28-25. 3 on the way. No, it's a 2. By Waller. Waller in double digits with 10. To the wing, 4-3, no. TCA with a rebound, outlet. Floater, Caleb Williams, good. TCA retakes the lead, our 8th lead change of this ball game. 8 lead changes, 6 ties. Screen's got the graphics on. Shot up, no. Lakai Tompkins with the rebound. There you go. Cragock wants to get it to Lakai. Loses the basketball, gets it back. Caleb Williams. 3, good. Boom, baby. Braden Waller. Waller's been an inside player lately, showing you he's got range from outside. Ball's on the deck. Stolen, TCA, Vales. Space. Shot up, no. Rebound, Lakai Tompkins. Turnaround shot, short. Rebound, Jackson Christian. The bodies are hitting the floor. 32-28. 9 lead changes, 6 ties. Brad Keltner checking in. It's going to be a blocking foul on Lakai, proper call. Lakai's going to pick up his 3rd. We need Lakai to stay in this game for his physical presence. Jackson Christian is a taller team, so they've got a little more of a height and wingspan presence. Lakai, a good physical presence. Zach Niven's going to come in. The free throw by Rose is good. He's got 6. Make that 7. The coach, Travis Cross, checking in. Travis, where are you living at these days, my brother? Let us know. Former assistant basketball coach at TCA. Nivens for 3. Sack. And it's a 5-point lead. Christy Timms checking in. Hello, Miss Christy. Buck 15. Caleb Williams knocked the ball out of bounds. They're going to say last touch, though, by TCA. After a shaky start to the 3rd quarter, TCA playing awfully well here the last few minutes. 3 skimmed off, no. Big Lakai wiping the glass. He missed the spot. He'll have to get another board up there, I see. Caleb Williams, top of the key. Guarded by Reagan. Inside, double team. Lakai, pump fake move, get up, no, but a foul. Kelsey Rose should pick up that foul. Oh, they're going to call that Deuce Lawrence with his 1st. Lakai Tompkins, 2 points, is at the line. A little strong. Boy, how about the game Joe Cole had last night for the middle schoolers? Dominating the second half against Jackson Christian. 1 of 2. Joe Cole's going to be a treat to watch once he gets up to varsity play in all sports. And tough defense by Lakai Tompkins forces Aiden Shaw to step on the baseline. Shaw, who was given an award before the game for scoring his 1,000th point, has 5 in this ball game, but he has been silent since the 1st quarter. TCA leads by 6, 20 seconds. TCA spreading the floor. We're going to go one-on-one somewhere, maybe with a dribble drive or a give and go. 7 seconds, got to move quickly. Fails, too strong. Good if it goes. No. Jackson Christian pretty good those long-distance shots. Well, at the end of the third quarter, TCA 36, Jackson Christian 30. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you. Foundation Bank is a division of McKinsey Banking Company, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Former coach Travis Cross watching this game in Kingsman, Arizona. He was born in Arizona. He's got a condo mega stona, Travis Cross. Well, TCA leads 36-30 coming into the faithful fourth quarter. It was 19-19 at the half. Lead was traded back a few times. 9 lead changes and 6 ties. Between these two teams. This game has lived up to its advertising and its billing. Lakai Tompkins, oh, what a power move. He just willed that ball to go in the bucket. Pure muscle put that ball in the hoop. Jackson Christian on the wing. Here's Shaw. Guarded by Williams. That's a blocking foul. Proper call. Shaw, a good-sized kid. Williams took a bit of a pounding there. Jackson Christian, a team, they don't have any humongous size, but they got some tall, lean kids, all with a nice wingspan driving the floater. But a foul on TCA. Jackson Christian, really Aiden Shaw, the shortest player on the floor for Jackson Christian right now. And Shaw's no small man. Here's Jenkins. Shaw, 3, step back, no. Lakai Tompkins, there's that spot on the glass I told him he needed to get. He just got it. Into the front court are the Lions. Cooper Vales. Almost loses the basketball doing his curly kneel imitation. Lakai Tompkins. Caleb Williams for the 3. Sack. Caleb Williams with 5. And we clean the net. Seeing the NBA or college play would have continued, and you had somebody underneath there to knock that out. The 11-point lead for TCA, their largest of the night. That's foul on TCA, proper call. Waller's going to pick it up. Waller picks up number 2. Lakai's got 3, nobody else in foul trouble by my count. Shaw, step back, got it. His first points since early in the first quarter. Timeout Jackson Christian, TCA with a 9-point lead. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Welcome back. TCA leads 41-32. TCA is led by as many as 11, leading by 9. Chip Thomas checking in. The owner of Thomas Media, Jackson, Tennessee-owned media group. Appreciate the friendship of Chip Thomas over the years and his support of TCA athletics. Cooper Vales to the hoop. Yes! Cooper Vales with 8. Up the A gap, as they say in football. 11-point lead. Baseline, good move. Oh, missed it. I thought that was in. Tip, shot up good. Rose with the bucket. He's got 6 in the quarter, 9 in the game. 9-point TCA lead, 5:45 to go. And TCA calls a timeout. 5:40 to go. TCA leads by 9. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
We're back after the timeout. 5:40 to go. TCA leads by 9. They've led by 11 on a couple of occasions. Jackson Christian, this game was tied at 19. Jackson Christian got out to a decent start. TCA slowly and surely took over with pressure and making shots, and they now lead by 9, and they have the basketball. Braden Waller with a nice second half. Caleb Williams has come alive a little bit and playing solid ball. Vales high off the glass with a kiss for the Deuce. The lead's back up to 11. Lakai Tompkins steal. 3-on-1. Caleb Williams. The lob. The block. Now, I will say this. That's a great hustle play by Jackson Christian's Ridgely Reagan, because we were getting set to throw down, and Reagan hustled back. Got to applaud the good play there and the great hustle. Lakai Tompkins fields the inbound pass. TCA spreading the floor a little bit, under 5 minutes. 4-3, good! Caleb Williams with 8, all in the second half. The 14-point lead. Around the horn, Jackson Christian, baseline. Jenkins with a speed dunk. That was nice. Baseline, quick move, quick jam. Very, very efficient. (48-36). The league is 12. We led by as many as 14. Lakai Tompkins pump fakes up, missed it. Gets his rebound, missed it. He doesn't miss many from that range, but he did have people climbing all over him. Reagan kick out. And they call a blocking foul on TCA. Fans not happy with the call. Didn't hear what the TCA fans were cheering, but do I want to know? Here's Shaw. Long distance three. That's why that man is a 1,000-point scorer. It was a 14-point lead. It's down to 9, 3:43 to go. We're back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
3:43 to go. TCA with a 9-point lead. They've led by as many as 14. Shaw with a big three to draw them within 9. Well, TCA needs a bucket here. Possession arrow favors Jackson Christian. No fouls on Jackson Christian in the fourth quarter. TCA with 4. So from this point forward, every whistle against TCA, Jackson Christian will be shooting 2. That's TCA basketball. Williams taking his time, moving it into the front court. Gonna make him come out and defend them. Lawrence guarding him. Stolen, Jackson Christian. Behind the back dribble, loses it. Reagan, reverse shot, up and good. Nice play by Ridgely Reagan. Reagan with 10, and it's a 7-point game. Well, we were up by 14. They've cut that lead in half. Here's the Jackson Christian run. Reach around on Lawrence. Deuce picks up his third. Lawrence and Shaw with 3 each. Surprised we haven't really attacked Shaw earlier. Vales, under 3 minutes. Holding foul. And that's going to be on Carlos Robertson, wearing number 0. TCA basketball. That's a size mismatch there. Cooper against Jenkins. Caleb Williams. And that's going to be a foul, contact foul on Deuce Lawrence. It's number 4. So Lawrence with 4, Shaw with 3. Caleb Williams inbounds. Caleb Williams, you can count that. That's a sack. 3 threes in the second 9, 11 points in the second half. Caleb Williams steals the basketball. Missed the layup. Ball tapped out of bounds. It's TCA basketball. Caleb Williams, all of last year, coach, 11 points in the both games combined, 11 tonight. Shaw back into the ball game. Okay, good piece of officiating here. The official going to talk over with Tompkins and to Shaw before it gets started. That's an excellent piece of officiating. Says, settle down, boys. Good job by the official there. Lakai Tompkins, strong move for the Deuce with 7. 53-41, under 2 minutes. Shot up, no good. Rebound TCA. Under a minute and a half to go. TCA by 12. The floater, short. Caleb Williams gets his own rebound. Nice defense by TCA, knocks the ball out of bounds. That would have been an easy dunk for Jackson Christian. And the TCA students giving the Jackson Christian kids the business. Here's Shaw, top of the key three. Spins off Noach. Caleb Williams with the rebound, under a minute. Cross court, TCA. Dexter Williams wants him to pull the ball out. And there's the foul. The foul. Cole Vargason. Oh my, that's cold. That's cold. The TCA student section is ice cold, baby. Oh man. Chris Tippett, the student section, just said, just like football. Now a foul on Jackson Christian. That's going to be on Robertson. 44.2 seconds. TCA up by 12. They've led by as many as 14. The shot's up by Williams. It's good. We'll have a break at the end of the game, and then we'll come back with the final stats. Caleb got them both. Not nearly as many free throws shot in this game. 44 seconds. We're going to take our last in-game break. TCA basketball on the BallGame Blitz.
Hi, I'm Stan Gerard for your local Food Right. Food Right is the home of the butcher. Food Right is proud to sell certified Angus beef. It's the very best there is. All of our beef, signature pork, and chicken products are cut and packed fresh daily by our in-store butchers. To feed your family well, Food Right, with 11 locations across West Tennessee, is where you need to go. Have a great day, everyone, and much more importantly, God bless.
The fine folks at Food Right, sponsors of TCA football and basketball on both Worthy Road Studios, the BallGame Blitz, and West Tennessee Sports. Food Right, the home of the butcher, 5 for $25 meat specials. 11 locations across West Tennessee. Chances are there's a Food Right near wherever you are. Hometown service with a smile from the folks at Food Right. 40 seconds to go in this ball game. TCA with a 14-point lead, matching their largest lead of the ball game. A lead we've held 3 times. Long distance three, no. And the chant has started. And we'll just let you listen and enjoy. And now they stop. That figures. Oh, good goobly goop. What a night it's been. Cooper Vales at the cherry stripe. Cooper Vales, 5 for 5, gets the friendly roll off the pig iron. Friendly roll denied. Oh, Wallace should have took that and put it back up and jammed it through. But TCA going to pull the air out. 56-41, the 15-point lead is TCA's largest of the night. And why Jackson Christian is fouling with 9 seconds down by 15 is beyond me. That's more of a frustration foul, coach, to get a little piece of contact in before the end of the ball game. Free throw is no good. That's Waller's first miss of the night. Oh, check that. That was Drake Craddock. the 16-point lead, the 14-point lead. And this ball game is over. The final score, Trinity Christian Academy 57 and Jackson Christian School 43. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the postgame show right here on the BallGame Blitz.
Is Old Frosty on its last legs? Don't wait until it's old and cold. Give your home and family the gift of comfort. A new York HVAC system with a free 10-year parts and labor warranty from McCoy's Heating and Air. Get the security and savings of a 10-year parts and labor warranty free with the purchase of qualifying systems. So you and your whole family can celebrate in comfort with the gift that keeps on giving. A new York HVAC system delivered by Santa and his merry team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Your typical car dealer ad. You usually see words like this and numbers like this. I'm not doing it. We have discounts. We have special interest rates, just like everybody else. What they don't have is me.
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 Me. Me. Buy your next vehicle where you feel comfortable, and that's with us. Visit online for savings and rates. You should already be here. This is not.
And we're back here at Jackson Christian. The happy final. TCA wins 57-43, the 14-point win for TCA, who led by as many as 16. Give me a second, folks, and I'm going to finish tallying this up. 15, 16, 17, 18. And for Jackson Christian, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. And 4, and 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, here we go with the unofficial stats from this ball game. And I appreciate all you watching tonight. First, for Jackson Christian, falls to 13-5 on the season. Interesting stat, Michael. Jackson Christian with only 4 players in the scoring column, 0 bench points. 0 bench points and only 4 players in the scoring column. It was Kelsey Rose with 3 field goals, 3 of 3 from Cherry for 9. With 10 was Aiden Shaw, 4 field goals, 0 of 2 from Cherry, 2 of those field goals from long distance. With 12 was Berman Jenkins, 5 field goals, 2 from long distance. And Ridgely Reagan played a nice game, 5 field goals, 2 of 4 from Charity for 12 points. Jackson Christian with 16 field goals, 4 from long range, 5 of 9 from Charity. For TCA, let's see, we had 7, 10 bench points for TCA. Let's see, 10 bench points. For TCA scoring, Zach Niven, 1 field goal for 3. Gabriel Lee, 2 field goals for 4. Drake Craddock, 1 field goal, 4 of 6 for Charity for 6. It was Lakai Tompkins, 3 field goals, 1 of 2 from Charity for 7. With 11 points, Cooper Vales, nice game, Coop. 3 field goals, 5 of 6 from Charity for 11 points. With 13 points, Braden Waller, 5 field goals, 1 from long range, 2 of 2 from Charity. With 13 points, Caleb Williams, 4 field goals, 2 of 2 from Charity, 3 of those field goals from long distance, and 13 points. TCA with 19 field goals, 4 from long range, 14 of 18 from Charity. As we said, 10 bench points for TCA to 0 for Jackson Christian. TCA moves to 12-5 on the season, 1-0 in district play. TCA's next ball games. I'm not a good sign language guy, Coach.
2-0. They beat Sacred Heart.
Oh, that's right, Sacred Heart, 2-0. I forgot about that one, 2-0. That's what he was talking about. Our next broadcast of TCA basketball will be on Friday as TCA travels to Tipton Rosemark. Airtime at 5:45. There will be there's a middle school game on Thursday. There will be no coverage of the middle school game at McKenzie on Thursday. I've got some conflicts. I won't be able to make that game. Our next broadcast will be on Friday at Tipton Rosemark. We'll have a home game on Saturday. Not sure the airtime. Doubleheader with Natchez Trace for the boys and South Gibson for the girls. Check back for the airtime on that. We'll know that Friday for sure. But TCA, the girls dropped a 48-32 decision. Hard-fought game there. Played well at times. And the boys with a huge win by 14. They led by as many as 16. And TCA moves to 2-0 in the district with wins over Sacred Heart and now Jackson Christian. We'll be back with you on Friday night. Good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise. The voice of TCA Athletics, Diamond Dave McCulley, will be on hands. Continue to keep Diamond and his family in your prayers as his wife battles a very serious illness. Keep the loving arms around him and his children as they deal with this during these troubling times. And we ask for your blessings for everyone out there and for the family of the fallen officer who passed away yesterday in the line of duty here in Jackson, Tennessee. The happy final, TCA 57-43. For Michael Mancini, my name's Stan Gerard.